Welcome to my channel, Love Grows Tarot. I'm here to do a tarot card reading for the sun sign of Gemini in the month of August. If you like these readings, please subscribe. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. Any descriptions, I will leave them in the description box below. I do take donations. You can go to paypal.me/LoveGrowsTarot. They're very greatly appreciated. Follow me on Instagram. I do a daily tarot card reading there. You can find me at #LoveGrowsTarot. And I'm guided by my tarot cards in the spirit, and basically I just keep shuffling until the appropriate card presents itself. These are general readings. They're not going to resonate with absolutely everybody, and the energy and themes of these readings will also take place in the future. So please feel free to come back at any time to review them. I start off with 3 opening cards, one that represents the past, one that represents the present, and one that represents the future. And just see what kind of energies are lingering there for you at this present time. And then I finish off the reading, the rest of the reading, and then I end with a subconscious card, what your subconscious card is trying to tell you at this moment in time. So let's get on with this reading for the sun sign of Gemini in the month of August. Cushion my chair. All right, we're looking for a card from the past for Gemini. A card from the past. And what kind of energies are lingering from the past that can create opportunities or obstacles? So this one's coming from the world. It's a major arcana card. So these are significant changes. The world represents next level. Next level awareness, moving up when you've sort of identified the power of yourself and your self-confidence, and you know who you are, and you've learned lessons well, and now you are ready to step up into a whole new level of yourself. And that's coming through from the past. So the past is trying to let you know this, and that maybe at the present that you're not really working at your full capacity, or some fears or doubts, or something's holding you back. This card wants to push you up into the next level. It's just basically saying that you're ready to do something bigger and something major, but you yourself might be holding yourself back. So really take time to sort of figure out what this card means to you and what it's telling you by asking you to step up to the next level, and what it is maybe about yourself that's a little hesitant, or maybe creating these energies that are holding you back, or maybe you just aren't seeing the big picture yet. So that's coming from the past. What is coming from the present? What energies are coming from the present for our dear friends Gemini? Okay, so the present, we have the 7 of Cups, which is really interesting because the 7 of Cups paired with the world is really what may be causing you the blocks. So the 7 of Cups is when you have all these choices, you have all these dreams, things are presented to you, and you're just sort of all over the place, and everything seems great, and everything seems like, oh, I'll go this way and that way and do this and that and that. And that sort of gets in your way. And it's also about pipe dreams, about maybe you have all these things that you want to do, or like I said, maybe there's fears and doubts holding you back. So right now it's like it looks like you're a little bit lost in choices, or just things that are coming at you. Or it might be that you're not really stepping up. And so this is the world. She steps up. So these cards go perfectly together. So there's something that's going on with you right now that you have to sort out. You have to find some focus and make some decisions, or make some decisions, and make some choices. Figure out what the choices are. Pick the ones that are best for you, the ones that are going to take you down your true path. And if it is your dreams that you're not really bringing to fruition or reality, then maybe you should ask yourself why you're not doing that. Or maybe you should ask yourself why this is kind of a bad habit that you create, and try and fix it. All right, let's see what's going on with the future for you, Gemini. Future card. We got one here. next part of the reading. So the future shows the Nine of Pentacles, which is a really beautiful card because she's surrounded by luxury and all the lovely things that she likes. And it's all about sort of getting yourself there, getting yourself into that world where, you know, you've got all these beautiful things and you've worked hard to get there. And so that's what's coming in that's the card that's making itself present today that represents the future. So that's a really good card looking into the future. If you could see yourself in this kind of a position, that's amazing. It's a solitary card too, so it might be for some just being on your own, but mostly it's really about just the luxury of it all, and then surrounding yourself and being in that kind of environment. Although this card will pose the problem. So if you don't get these things sorted out here, this has no chance to energize, to become reality. So this is going to be a big focus for you in August. Figure out what's going on, like what are all these choices that are in the air for you, and what are you doing? Like, are you creating these things that don't exist, but but you have in your dreams and they're not coming reality? Or are there so many choices out there that you just like have so much on your plate that you can't, like, it's just overwhelming? So figure this out for the present so this can follow through with the future. All right, so we'll get on with the rest of the reading. So this is coming from the nines. So we've got a couple of nines here. So that's important. Nines are almost to completion, but not quite. So this is the Nine of Wands, and this is the card where you're so close to the end, but you're so tired, and you put so much in, and it's like the battle-weary card, where it's like you have to hang in there. Don't give up at this point, because that's usually when people fall apart, and then they give up, and they're just so close to success. So hang in there, even though your work may be like fatiguing you, or it's just been like it's ongoing, like putting your energy into it, not really seeing the results that you want. But definitely hang in there, because you will see the results. And do whatever it takes to to get any extra energy as well. So within this is like, spend a little time on yourself and do things that are relaxing, or meditate, or things that are going to like allow you to energize somewhat, even if you really can't do it because you're just so busy. Try and figure out ways, just little ways that'll help you through that process. What else does Gemini need to know for the month of August? So we have the Five of Swords. So there's going to be a little bit of conflict. There's going to be a little bit of an abruption. There's going to be a little bit of someone really wants to make their point, and at all costs. They're not listening to anybody. This person is going to be very like aggressive almost, to a point. But the message in this card is that if that's you, you're going to have to rein it back a bit, because people are just going to they're just like walking away. They just, they can't deal with it. So if your ego's involved, or you want to just control everything, rein it in. If it's somebody around you, just know when to agree to disagree, and know when to walk away. Don't confront this person, because this person is not listening. This person is not going to stop until this person wins. Regardless of whether you have accurate information on what's going on or not, that person is definitely not going to end it. It's kind of like the bully card. So it's a lot of like this kind of bully energy. So that's coming through for you in August as well. So be mindful of that, because you are going to be very tired. And if this person is the cause of all this kind of frustration, maybe you're in a workplace and there's this person that's there that's really like this, and it's just like having to be in that environment is just getting grinding. But don't let that person get you to the point where you walk away from anything. That's going to be important for you. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So the Kings and the Masters, this person is the master of finance, material possessions, the material world in general. So he would be like a financier, somebody in the arts, somebody who's really made a title for themselves. It's also about finances. So finances in the sense that this person has the ability to create a lot of extra money, and so that money might be able to be passed on through you in some ways. It might be somebody that you either work with or you can come to, and they have a lot of knowledge about finances and about the material world and about, like, you know, things in the room, everything to do with the material world. So that's like our jobs, our careers, our money, our possessions, everything like that. So that person's going to be here to give you some advice, or that person's going to be around you, because the court cards are the people that you either know, the people that are coming into your lives, or the people that are around you and their influence on you. The court cards, with the court cards, we have a little bit of each court card in us. So sometimes these cards pop up to, like, give, it's almost like a check what's going on in your material world with your possessions and that, or how are you handling them? Do you have everything in order? Is everything good? Like, are you really organized and focused within that? Okay, let's keep moving. What else does Gemini need to know for the month of August? So we have the Hangman. So this is another major arcana. So these are about significant changes. They're life lessons. So take the information from these cards and apply it to what's going on. So the Hangman's really about when everything sort of like feels like it's standing still. And now you're sort of looking at things from a new perspective. It gives you the ability to look things at from a new perspective. And especially with the Nine of Wands here, because if you are feeling that, like, kind of fatigue, or that kind of like, Groundhog Day kind of thing, where it's like everything's the same and blah, 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 and it's really sort of wearing on you. The Hangman's coming in. This energy is going to come in and give you a whole new perspective on things. So when you feel this energy coming in, when you feel these events or things that coming in that are starting to turn your thoughts around, stay with it. Stay with these lessons, because these are going to be super, super important for you and in the future. So let's see what the next card is. So we have another Pentacles. This time it's the Knight. So we have two male figures, and they're both from the Pentacles. So something about possessions and something about finances and something about in that world. And that could be a lot of things. It could be real estate. It could be agriculture. It could be, anything to do with the material world. Not your emotional world, not your intellectual world, and not your drive or confidence. It's something to do with the material world. So the Knights are of service. They're busy getting things done. They can come in and assist you because they are of service. So you have two. You have the King and the Knight coming in for you under the umbrella of Pentacles. So things like things in your material world are going to start to change, and with assistance. And then we have another major arcana card. So we have the Sun, which is awesome. Once again, life lessons, significant changes. The Sun is a very, very positive card. This is when everything's going great. You have success. Things are in perfect order. The sun is shining. There's a lot of positive energy. It's almost like a rebirth, because we have the little baby here. So it's like this, like, energized, you feeling like a new person. We go back to the world here. The world's coming in from the past, saying, let's step it up to the next level. Let's step it up to the next level. And then comes the Sun. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a good month for you. Definitely finances or possessions or something really strong within that world that's positive. And now that we have the Sun, we get another major arcana card, but this time it's the Devil. So within all this great energy, we have the Devil, the trickster. So the Devil really is about temptation. It's about temptation in your relationships that are more lustful than love. It's about temptations that steer you away from your focus. It's about walking with the devil, and then walking. With the devil, he's the trickster because he likes to have fun. I mean, the devil's the party guy, right? So the devil's like, you work all week and then you go out and have some fun on the weekend. But you have to know the balance. You have to know the boundaries when you're going to cross that line, because that's the devil. He likes to, he wants you to cross that line with him, and then he takes you across that line, and then he disappears, and then you're stuck. You're stuck with all this stuff that you've had. For people, it's addiction. For people, it's just doing stuff in public that affects their reputation, or just little things that can add up, that can deteriorate. And so you have to watch out for the devil. And definitely, if you're single or looking for a relationship, make sure you identify that relationship. Like, if you're continuously going with a bad boy, or whatever, bad girl, or whatever, or the person that you lust after, and it's continuously failing and failing and failing, ask yourself why you're doing that, and really sort of take account for that, and turn that around, and just be like the sun, and just wait. Have honor yourself. And just, see what it's like to not, step into that ring, and maybe just wait for the right person to come along. Because if that person sees you, if people see you continuously going after that type of person, then you're just going to attract that type of person all the time. So you got to do some lessons here, because the devil's making an appearance. So the devil doesn't make an appearance unless it's like tapping you on the back, on the shoulder, and it's like, this could be a problem. Figure it out. It's okay to have fun, though. You can go out and have fun. Just know how to do it in a responsible way that's not going to hurt your reputation, or to, hurt all the, basically all the good energy that you're creating by all the work that you do, or the people, you know what I mean? Just, if it's this kind of energy, this kind of patterns and behaviors is causing you damage, then it's time to figure it out. So the next card is another major arcana card. This time it's the Star. So this is faith and hope. So the Star will help you. The Star and the devil go hand in, are perfect, because this is going to take, for some people, they're so far into the devil's world that it's going to take time to recreate better patterns, right? Get rid of bad habits, learn how to shift the behaviors, and learn how to maybe, if it's not such an extreme, it's just change the bad habits into better habits. Be more aware of what's going on. You can still go out and have fun, but just be more aware of at what level do you want to go out and have fun at. You don't have to always take it to, that degree. You can always just be responsible and stop at a nice level that's comfortable for you and comfortable for other people. And when you do that, you're going to show people that you do have restraint, and that you do have respect for yourself. You know what I mean? So and the Star is going to be there for you, because the Star is about faith and about that kind of energy, believing in yourself, and that kind of energy that'll help guide you through changing some habits and turning them into better habits. All right. Lots of big cards. So these are big, changing perspectives. The Sun's there, though, so it's not a total, it's not totally negative energy. There's a lot of positive energy. But this is just sort of like a warning card, so don't let me get you all down in the dumps or something. It's just things that you can change easily. If you can't change them easily, then just go get help. Because there's lots of people out there that'll help you. If you can't do it yourself, others can help you. And then we have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords isn't the best card in people want to see when it comes to the tarot deck, but it pops up. So the Three of Swords is betrayal, deceit. Could be a relationship between three people, and suddenly it's just not turning out for the best, or it may be an ongoing relationship with three people. It could be three people, just three people connected. It could be like a couple with another person involved. You might not know the other person is involved, and then you find out. It's also about maybe being in a relationship that is a little abusive, or we've got the Devil here, and that's that lusty relationship, and then this pops up, and then you've got the Star in the middle. So the Star is going to be something that you're going to just rely on, the spiritual part of you, your faith and your belief in yourself. It's like building yourself up, because the Devil's here. He's very much of this kind of a realm. This is about when you find things out. It could be like I said, it could be you're in a codependent relationship and you just don't know how to get out, and it might be abusive type of a relationship. It could be emotionally abusive, it could be whatever. So if you need some help through this, if there's something here, this connection that you need help, make sure you go and get it, because there are people that are here to help you, and just have faith in yourself, and you can get the help. If it turns out to be a relationship where you find out that the person's cheating on you or something like that, well then, so be it. Be done with it, and then come back to this and remind yourself that maybe this is a pattern that you keep on getting yourself into, and maybe you really need to change the pattern and change the type of person that you are attracting yourself to. Right, so I finish off with the subconscious card. So the subconscious card is from the Ace of Cups. So this is a beautiful card because this opens the doors to love and emotions, and it's really nice to sort of finalize this, because this is your subconscious telling you that it's okay, like everything's okay. There'll be love, and there will be lots of like pleasant emotional events that will happen, and then to fill yourself up with love as well. So the subconscious is letting you know that everything's going to be okay, even though you may not feel it, but everything is going to be okay, and there will be a chance for new love. And like I said, with the Devil, if you find yourself in patterns of picking people that are just not necessarily the right people for you, then just try and stop doing that, because what's going to happen is when you stop going after the people or creating that energy that attracts these people, then you open yourself up more to the Ace of Cups, and that person that is really loving and really meant for you will actually come through for sure. All right, so that's the reading for you for the month of August, Gemini. I hope you like these readings. If you like these readings, please subscribe. If you want upcoming notifications, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I will leave any descriptions in the description box below. I do take donations. You can go to paypal.me/LoveGrowsTarot and leave them there. They are greatly appreciated. Follow me on Instagram. I do a daily reading there, #LoveGrowsTarot. And that's going to be it. You got some work to do, your Gemini, for sure. But if you put the extra effort in to, do the work, it's really going to pay off. And there might be a little bit of heaviness of the heart in August, but it's really necessary for you to grow. So please remind yourself that, and remind yourself that all the time. That's the Star talking to you. So enjoy your summer, enjoy August, and I will see you next time.